The Seahorse Traceboard comes with 26 traces and spare traces. Use only what is allowed under your local fishing regulations. Currently in New Zealand, the limit is 25 hooks. We recommend removing the trace not required. Keep your traces and hooks in tip-top condition and replace as required as sharp hooks catch more fish. The aluminium traceboard, if kept clean, will not pick up the fishy smell of the bait. The traces are held on the board with a small amount of tension, making attaching the traces safe and easy. We recommend attaching the traces directly from the traceboard onto the stoppered section, as it gives you greater control and does not endanger you or other beach users. The hook bar and clip bars at each end hold the traces in position, and they allow you to remove the hook for baiting while holding the sea harvester clip in position. Seahorse recommends using strip baits. If using fish, remove the scales and then cut into strips. Squid can be cut into suitable size baits. Hook the end of the bait once through the flesh and then the skin. This will allow the bait to swim behind the hooks. Cube baits or baits hooked through twice will propeller and spin and twist the traces. It can also be a good idea to tie your bait on with elastic cotton so they don't get pulled off. The stoppered section of the main line is 250 metres long with 120 stoppers. The weights and traces are attached to this section with a minimum of 2 stoppers between each trace or weight. With the trace line passing to the left of the operator, clip a baited trace or weight onto each second or more stopper. This leaves a gap between each trace and ensures they will not tangle. Grab the swivel near the sea harvester clip on the trace and pull it until the clip pops free from the end of the clip bar. Do not pull up, as this will pull the clip apart. When the clip is clear of the board, then lift it up and clip the trace onto the stoppered line and let go of the trace. The stopper will then pull the trace away from you and the baited hook from the far side of the traceboard. Then do the same with the next trace. Just like riding a bike, with a bit of practice you'll get better. If you get a fouled hook, we recommend letting the fouled hook go, as trying to clear fouled hooks is the major cause of hooks and fingers. The weights also come with the sea harvester clips and attach to the stoppered line in the way as the traces do. In calm conditions with little current, then the lighter weights will work, and as the conditions get worse, then more weight will be needed to hold the Kontiki in place. Depending on conditions, place 1 or more weights on the stoppered line before you attach any traces, 1 when you turn the traceboard over, and finally 1 more after all traces are on.